sentimental or romantic. And I'd like to think I'm strictly up to date. But at times the dancing gets a bit too frantic in these hectic days of 1428. So indulge me if I pause to raise my chalice to a quaint and charming dance he used to do in the days when my dear father played the palace back in 1392. My dad was dead when there and white as light as air. In his very soft shoes, how he would dip and climb and skip and slip and slide. In his very soft shoes, I used to stand and watch him every day. He was always smooth and cool. I used to love to hear the people say he's a regular dancing fool. He barely touched the ground and never made a sound. But I noticed in all his reviews that when he took his bow to the crowd and the crowd went crazy and the house came down when Daddy wore his very soft shoes.
Hey guys, we're gonna try to have a normal 4K Ultra HD video, okay? Where I review this movie.
Okay, I said try, alright? We're gonna try to just do one normal 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray review. But I think I've already screwed that up. Anyway, we're still gonna go. Okay? We're still gonna try this. Batman Superman Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition on 4K Ultra HD. 4K Ultra HD combo! Okay, look. This disc, it's not a showcase disc as far as I'm concerned, okay? And this is a guy that spent $700 on a Panasonic THX Blu-ray 4K player, okay? It looks good. At times, I wouldn't say through the whole movie. The 4K presentation, I think it brings out the better nighttime backgrounds with Ultra 4K HD. So I think there's some pop in certain areas. There's definitely definition there, like beard stubble on Ben Affleck. You can see it in his whiskers. With the HDR encoding, I think one of the most powerful scenes that I saw that made me think of HDR goodness is when the lightning went off on top of the building and it just broke through the sky. It looked really, really good. Plus, there was that lightning going off, There's a point where they had, like, just fought, if I remember correctly. It's not like I just watched the movie, okay? But I took pictures. That's how amazing this was. But there was that part where the lightning was going off and you had Batman there and his eyes were glowing. Okay, that scene looked awesome. It was right before they were going to fight, because when he's standing on top of the bats, next to the bat signal, and it shows the clouds in the sky, definitely HDR with that clouds and that lighting and that rain and that light through the bats symbol. Like, that to me just shows off the HDR lighting. That looked really good to me. So that looked really cool. Okay. So it was a mixed visual bag, that's for sure. But it was still, to me, worth getting on 4K Ultra HD. Kind of wanted to see the 3D version of it, but from what I understand, the 3D version doesn't have that Ultimate Edition cut. So I just stayed away from that. It's got the Dolby Atmos, if I remember correctly. But I don't have Dolby Atmos, damn it. So what I get when it goes to play Dolby Atmos is I get a dumbed down 7.1, which is fine. I get true Dolby HD 7.1 audio. And when Wonder Woman comes onto the scene and you got Junkie XL and Hans Zimmer with that tune that they put together, that is badass. I actually listened to that right before I was fixing to make this video. That tune is badass. Oh, it's awesome. So I would say the nighttime backgrounds have some pop to them. You know, that's one of the things that I find interesting about HDR is it seems to make my black levels on my TV better. So the Ultra 4K Blu-ray definitely has some better black levels. Yarrick, okay? I'm sorry. That's So anyway, let me just, I gotta hear a little bit of this.
To a quaint and charming dance he used to do.
Okay, sorry. When I say Yarrick, okay, I gotta hear me some of that. This calms me down.
Back in 1392.
Well, can we have the music playing in the background? I just turn it down and we just do the rest of this review. You know, so clearly it does have more defined definition on this presentation thanks to 4K. Yarrick, okay, but let me turn this off. That's just too distracting. It makes me want to calm down. So and dance, and it's hard to dance sitting in a chair. So anyway, with that said, Superman, mixed bag. But let me give you a little background information on Superman in case you don't know this, in case you didn't look this up. So Superman is mastered in 4K. Yarrick! Okay, sorry. I don't know why I keep doing that. So anyway, it was shot on a wide variety of cameras. So you have the different sources. You have 16mm source. You have 35mm source. You have the IMAX source, which was 8K, I believe. Yes, 8K, and then you have the Arri Raw, which was 3.4K. 35mm was actually scanned at 2K, and then the 8K IMAX was scanned at 4K. So you've got all that packed into this 4K mastered, because this is not a 2K mastered upscaled to 4K. This is actually a 4K master. Even though you have all those different sources, this is a 4K master, okay? Yarrick! I'm sorry. So, yeah, this movie, I enjoyed it. I don't understand all the hate for this movie. Maybe because it was kind of slow, because it kind of had to have this build-up to this battle. So maybe that's why people hated it. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I actually want to watch it again right now after we get done with this video. After I get done with this video, I would like to watch this again. Why not? I'm off wasting my time making you this 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray review. So anyway, with that said, I think the HDR did enhance this with the lighting in regards to a few things. I think it's worth the premium price point. So yeah, I enjoyed it. In case this is the first time you're here, my 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray reviews might not be that normal, and I can't really, review Dolby Atmos since I don't have it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try next year, guys. I got some things to pay off and some things to get this year, like a PlayStation 4 Pro. Maybe I'm gonna play Forza with HDR after this video is done. I don't know. So what was I on? Oh, I was telling you that I probably don't do the most normal 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray reviews on YouTube. So, yeah, sorry if you were looking for a normal 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray review, okay? Can't help you. I just can't. Alright? So, anyway, yeah. So, since I don't do normal reviews, I'm not gonna, critique the movie and give you... I'm not like Siskel and fucking Ebert, okay? So I'm not gonna, break the movie down for you. I'm just going to tell you about the visuals and what I thought about them in regards to 4K. And if you're wondering what I'm showcasing this on, it would be a 2015 Samsung JS9000, and then a Panasonic 4K Blu-ray player, okay? And my 4K Blu-ray player is hooked directly to my 4K television. I have the extra HDMI going to the surround sound. So, yeah, I'm not, like, playing around with this on some, budget brand, what's a TLC? What the hell is a TLC? Television, okay? So, yeah, and it's calibrated, it's nice, okay? So you can trust me, this is a mixed bag, all right? But I still think it was worth the premium price point. Other than that, you've got your 4K. This is what your 4K Ultra HD looks like. And then you have what's called the 1080p Yarrick approved Blu-ray right here. This is the 1080p peasant approved Blu-ray. I'm sorry, this is the peasant approved Blu-ray, but it's approved by Yarrick, okay? So this is the 1080p peasant approved Yarrick 1080p version of the movie, and this is the 4K version right here. And with that, guys, I gotta finish this out and let you go.
I used to stand and watch him every day. He was always smooth and cool. I used to love to hear the people say he's a regular dancing fool. He barely touched the ground and never made a sound. But I
Oh, I'm sorry, did I leave this running? Okay, take care, guys.